everybody, Joe coming to you from, there it is, that's Nobska Lighthouse in West Falmouth, Massachusetts on Cape Cod. Over that way is Woods Hole. There's a lighthouse behind me, and what I wanted to talk about just real quick is how to find the best picture, because well, right now this thing's kind of crawling with people and it's also not the best view of it. Yeah, there's some interesting cloud shapes behind it, so that will be a benefit. So I will take a couple of shots here, but we're going to walk around and see if we can find a better place to get pictures. Let's do that. Okay, so I took a couple of shots from here, and guess what? They are uniformly boring. That's not going to do. Again, the skies are nice, but there's people crawling around, there's some cars. Yeah, I can probably get rid of that with generative fill in Photoshop, but let's take a walk up the road a little bit and see if we can find a better viewpoint. So as we walk up the hill and get a little bit closer, again, there's the lighthouse. It's a little bit more interesting view, but the problem is there are cars all over the place. So let's keep walking until we can find a place, because I know there is one where we can shoot it with no cars and probably very few or no people. Let's do that. By the way, God, the wind's been blowing. I'm going to go with the windswept and interesting look. Let's see how that works for me. All right, so there's a little trail right across the street from the parking lot, and it has the benefit of being down slope, and there's a lot of brush here, which allows you to scoot down a little bit and get the shot with no cars. And if you look around, you never know what you're going to find hiding amongst the bushes. Okay, so what did we decide? Well, look right behind me. Look over there. Look at this lovely path. So let's use the physical path to get up to the lighthouse, and you can see it over there, and it actually leads you right to the lighthouse. So here, let me frame it this way a little bit. There you go. And one thing you generally want to be careful of is make sure that the lighthouse is bigger than the path, unless, like some people, you are really into paths. And if you're really into path, there's nothing wrong with making the path the subject and have the lighthouse be a secondary object. That's perfectly valid. Whatever speaks to you, if it makes you happy, it's a great photograph. That's all that matters. But again, this is still a cool lighthouse. Coming down here, when you get to a place, walk around, find the sight lines, because I don't like people in cars in my pictures. By coming down this hill and getting the brush up above, it hides all the cars, it hides the people, and we get a nice, lovely landscape. And even though it's kind of cloudy out, there's a lot of structure in the clouds up there. We're going to bring it out, so I'll show you the final examples when we're done. Alrighty, a quick PS. And by the way, look, there's some of the guys from our photo outing. Hi, hey everybody. Okay, so when you're out shooting landscape, one of the things it does require is patience. If you have somebody who just wants to leave, like you get your shots and you gotta go, don't go photographing with them. I'm not gonna say who it might be, but anyway. We're just sitting here chatting because the sun started to come out. It's beautiful. Well, look behind me. Look what's happened. So be patient. Hang around in the spot if there's any chance the light's going to change, and who knows what's going to show up, because now we just got some new shots of the lighthouse, beautiful skies, and the sun is illuminating it. Really nice. So that's it. See you again. Bye.